Hey, hey, party people! Let's see if anybody hops on. We're gonna get started here soon. I have a busy day today, so I'm, definitely don't want to keep you guys too long. I know it's around dinner time. I know that people are, getting home from work in some places, so I won't keep you guys too long. But I'm super excited to be going live in this group, in this event. I'm super excited to tell you all the details about our upcoming challenge. We actually have a few people that have already joined our challenge, which is so exciting. I didn't even have to, do this video for them to join. They just, we talked a little bit and they were like, yeah, sign me up. This sounds awesome. So yeah, let's see if anybody hops on. It doesn't really tell me who hops on. So if you could, if you do hop on, if you could comment, or say something, so I know that you're on. I know that there's, like I said, I know there's several of you that are, probably, in this event or invited to this event that are, maybe at work or, you've got other things going on right now. So I'm sure people will be watching the recording later too. So yeah, if you do hop on, just like say something so I can see you. Hi, Allison. I see you. So yeah, just keep, commenting and say, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I'm not on here for an hour because I know I will be, if I just keep talking. So awesome. So welcome guys. I'm so excited that you are in this event page. I'm so excited that you're watching this video. I want to talk about how you can make the shift in your health this summer. I want to talk about our challenge group. I want to talk about everything that it involves, and we'll get to that. But first I want to just talk about my story and kind of where I started so you can get a good idea of why I do this and why this is such a passion project of mine and why, I encourage you to join us because this is seriously something that has changed my life. This is something that I've experienced personally that I'm willing to pay forward to others because of how much it's affected my life. So let's just start from the beginning. When I was in high school, I was really not an athletic person. I was an artsy kid. I was a yearbook nerd. I always wanted to be athletic. I always admired people with an athletic build that could do sports, and I just never thought that could be me. I just never thought that I could be fit. That's just never how I saw myself. But I always struggled with body image and I always struggled with my weight and how I looked. And it was a constant battle inside me. I was always uncomfortable in my skin. I hid from pictures. I, wore a shirt in the pool. Like I was so ashamed of the way I looked for many years. It was, really just it wasn't really healthy the way I looked at myself. I talked down to myself a lot. I did not love myself. And I did this from high school, like all the way up until college. And this was just overall just was my outlook on my image. So, when it came to college though, this is where it really hit me because I was in an environment where I was binge drinking almost every weekend. I was eating crappy food. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't taking care of myself. And I was the heaviest I had ever been my junior year of college. I seriously looked at myself in the mirror multiple times and cried. I was so upset that I had let myself get to the point that I had gotten. And I was just, absolutely devastated with just the way I looked. It's just like, I didn't even recognize myself. I didn't feel like myself. And that was when I decided I was going to make a change. So I started eating healthier. I started paying more attention to what I was eating. I paid more attention to, my lifestyle. And I started, just becoming more healthy. I started going to the gym. I started taking care of myself. And, I was doing that for a long while. Unfortunately, I was doing this thing where I would be really, really good, like 5 days out of the week. And then the weekend would come and I'd fall off. I'd go out with my friends or I'd, eat pizza or whatever. And I would just do that over and over and over again. And so I thought I was putting all this work in. I thought I was being awesome. I thought I was being like the healthiest person ever. But after a couple months, I just realized I wasn't getting results. I wasn't seeing a lot of change. I think I had lost like 10, 15 pounds at that point, which was awesome for me. Like I was super pumped about that. But after a while, knowing I needed to lose more, after a while I got frustrated. I could not figure out why I wasn't getting results. Because I just didn't know what true health meant. And I didn't have a routine. I didn't have anything I was following. I was just following fad diets and I was following, the most recent YouTube workout video I saw, and I just never could get the body I wanted with that. And so after a while I got frustrated. And, time went on, I kept trying different things. And, once I graduated, I moved states with my fiance. It was a really stressful time. I completely fell off the health wagon, and I gained all the way back. I gained every single pound back. And I was just at a loss. I didn't understand, why I couldn't achieve the goals I set out for myself, why I couldn't be healthier, why I couldn't look a certain way, why I couldn't feel a certain way. I always felt like I was missing something. I was always lost. And that is when I found my coach through social media. Me and her, we had a lot of mutual friends. I saw her on Facebook all the time. I had actually been following her for about a year. And I was watching her, and I was like, she looks really fit. And then I saw something about, these challenge groups she runs, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this, so I just messaged her. I was like, I don't really know what this is, but, I want to try it out. I want to see how it goes. So I signed up, and I got my package in the mail. I was super skeptical because it came with, this shake that I, was super skeptical about. I was never a shake person. I always thought shakes were gimmicky. I was like, I'm never going to be that person. But she said it was part of the deal. And I was like, okay, whatever. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do. So here, I'm just going to try this out. So I started doing, 21 Day Fix. That was my thing. I did 21 Day Fix, I committed to it. I committed to the meal plan. I committed to Shakeology, and I did it. And in my first week, I lost 7 pounds. And that was the most progress I had ever seen in my entire life with any program that I'd ever tried. And so at that point, I was pretty much sold. And within, 2 weeks, I lost, I think at that point I had lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. And then, over the course of 6 weeks, I had lost 20 pounds. And that was a huge milestone for me. I'd never lost that amount of weight ever. And I was super proud of myself. And so that was when I was absolutely sold. I was super excited. It was so much fun to be around other people in our group that, related to me and were doing the same things I was doing and had similar goals, and we could share our successes and share our struggles and share recipes and share, and ask questions. And it was so inviting. It was so nice. And it was so awesome to have these like virtual fit friends that I could just hang out with. And that was, a big reason that I kept going. I, loved the community and I wanted to be a part of it. And so I just kept going and I kept doing it. And I kept doing program after program, and eventually got down to my goal weight. I had lost 50 pounds. I had gone from 186 to about 136, and that's kind of the maintenance weight that I'm at now. Not that weight is everything. Weight is definitely not everything, but for me, that was my goal. Because that was for me going to be the weight that I would feel good in. So I lost 50 pounds, and this has been a process for me over several months. This obviously is no quick fix. This isn't something that you can invest in and expect results like that. It's something you do have to put work into, but it's 100% worth it. And I, just believe that these programs and these challenge groups really, really do work. So that's just a little bit about my story. So that's how I made the shift. I joined this group. I made the shift by joining this group and really putting in the hard work and, trusting the process and just, believing that what I was doing was going to work. And it wasn't all just physical either. It was a lot of mindset. For me, I had to really commit. I had to believe in myself. I had to, get through those hard times. I had to remember why I started in the first place. Like, why am I doing this? Like, this is so much more than just losing weight. At some point, I was really excited about the weight loss, but at some point I had to remember this is so much more than weight loss, Haley. This is your life. Like, this is your life that you're working on right now. Do you want to be, 50 pounds overweight for the rest of your life? Do you want to, gain weight? Like, do you want to be, fit and active and healthy for your family, for your future family? I had to think about all these reasons why I was doing this. And that's how I made the shift. That's how I really dug deep and I committed to my health and my fitness. So now I want to talk about how you can do this too. I want to talk about how, the same opportunity that I had, I'm opening this up to you. And I want you to, think about this with an open mind. I want you to just, right up front, be open-minded. If you could not fail, would you do this? So I just want to get into the details. So as far as details go, So with our challenge group, so when you join our challenge group, you'll get plugged into a Facebook group. And in that Facebook group, you'll have this awesome community of amazing people that are all working towards the same goals. Right now, we have so much motivation going on in our Summer Strong group. It's freaking amazing. I love all the energy in there. We are sharing sweaty selfies, and we are sharing recipes, and we're sharing, you know, how our day went and how our workouts went, asking questions, and it's so engaging and fun. It's so much fun. You know, that's the best part about this, is that you're always having fun and you're always getting to know new people. And so you're in this Facebook group, and that's where we do our daily check-ins. We also have this really awesome phone app where you can log your daily check-ins there as well. So if you're more of a person that's on the go, you know, you need reminders. I know for me, I need the reminders to log my workouts. And when I haven't worked out and I haven't logged it, I'm like, I should probably do that. It's like that extra layer of accountability. So you get logged into that. And so you have all this community around you, and I feel like that's, for me, that was a big selling point for me, was having that community, having that support. You also get your coach. Your coach is your go-to gal, your go-to person. If you have questions, if you need a kick in the pants, if you need some help, meal planning or prepping, or you need some more one-on-one attention as far as, how you're going to get to your goals, that's what your coach is for. So you get that person, whenever you want. So that's a really awesome thing. That's included with this. So you get the community, you get the coach. And then as far as like the nitty gritty, what you actually get as like a product, you get access to over 400 workouts for an entire year. And there's new programs being added throughout the year. Just under a month, we're actually adding a brand new program that is revolutionary. It's going to be so awesome. It's about so much more than just fitness. It's about mindset. I was just on a webinar with the trainer that does this program, and he is an amazing human. I'm so excited for this program to come out. So that'll be coming out in just under a month. So if you are already linked into our challenge group, you already have access to that program. So you'll be getting, it's online streaming, so you'll basically get the Netflix of workouts for an entire year. And there's going to be new stuff being added to that all the time, which is nice because it's kind of like an evolving fitness routine. You don't have to keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you don't have to go out and find new things. For me, when I was constantly, on YouTube or searching the internet, I was always looking for the next routine I was going to do, and it was time consuming and annoying, and I never knew if it was right. What I was doing was okay. I never had that guidance. So with these programs, you always have an evolving fitness routine. You can always jump on something new. You also get 30 days of life-changing superfoods. So remember that shake I was telling you about that I was super skeptical about? Literally changed my life. I did not understand how bad my digestion issues were until I was drinking this shake every day, until I was introduced to all these superfoods. My skin cleared up. My hair started growing like crazy. Seriously, my hair just grows like crazy all the time. I feel more energized. I know, if I don't have that shake for a day, I feel different. I feel tired. I feel sluggish. I feel like I'm missing something. I just feel like all wrong inside, because I didn't get my daily dose of dense nutrition. I just didn't get it. And that's the awesome thing about Shakeology, is that you have, over 70 superfoods in this one shake that is the same price as your daily Starbucks, or your daily breakfast from Dunkin' Donuts. It's the same price. To have everything that is in that shake for less than $4 a day is ridiculous, because if you were to go out and actually buy all the ingredients, you would be spending over $700 and that's something that you would have to buy every single month. So once I did the research, and I read up more about it, and I started drinking it every day, I understood the hype. It was real. It was happening to me, and I was like, okay, this stuff's real. I can just be a testament to that I was a super skeptical person and was never a shake person. And then I decided to try this out, and it ended up being the best thing that ever happened to me. So you get 30 days of life-changing superfoods. And then on top of that, you also get meal plans, advice, There's so much to offer with like the Beachbody blog that's plugged into the Beachbody On Demand workouts. There's so much to be said about the community. You're always sharing. I know personally for me, I will, if you ask, is one of my challengers, I will help you create a meal plan. I will do a one-on-one call with you and make sure that you have something to follow if you really struggle in that area. And all the programs come with meal plans. So there's so much to choose from, and there's something for everyone, and they're all customizable. So you don't have to eat a certain way to be able to do these programs. You can customize them, eat foods you like, and you don't have to, eat, kale every day if you don't like kale, and you don't have to eat high fat, low carb if that's not your thing. There's so much flexibility with it, which is really the best part about it. And the best part about it as well is that it really focuses on clean eating and portion control, which are things that you can incorporate into your lifestyle. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. So that's what I really like about the meal plans. So all of that, let me just do a recap really quick. So you get, online streaming access to Beachbody On Demand for 1 whole year. So that's 400 plus workouts plus all the new stuff that's coming out throughout the year. You get 30 days of life-changing superfoods, and did I mention that there's like 7,000 different flavors? Not 7,000, like a couple. There's several different flavors that you can try out. Meal plans, advice, community, and accountability from your coach. So you get all of that for $160. So let me put this in perspective for you. Some people hear $160 and they're like, oh, I don't know if I can afford that. And I just want to put this in perspective for you. You can afford it, I promise you. Did you know that the average gym membership costs $58 a month, and 67% of the people that have a gym membership don't actually use it? And just to think that most people that spend that money on gym membership, 39 of that 58 is absolutely wasted every single month. Now, what do you spend, for $160? That's about $5 a day. What do you spend $5 a day on that's not benefiting you? Do you go out to eat? Do you go get fast food on your lunch break? Do you get Starbucks every day? Do you drink? Ooh, that's a big one for me. I stopped drinking and I saved a bunch of money. So do you, what are the things that you do every day that you spend $5 a day on that aren't benefiting you at all? When you can spend technically $5 a day equivalent on something that's going to give you, an evolving fitness routine for an entire year, give you 30 days of superfoods that are, it's like literally pure gold, and give you the community and the accountability that these groups are going to give you, and to be able to get results and feel good in your skin, and to feel healthy, and to make change and make the shift. Is that how much is that worth to you? Are you willing to sacrifice $5 a day to make a change? Are you willing to do it? And that's what it really comes down to. It really comes down to your priorities. It comes down to, what is important to you. Would you rather spend that money, elsewhere and somewhere that's not going to help you achieve your goals with your health and fitness? Or are you willing to invest in yourself and invest in your future and invest in your own body? Invest in your health. Is that going to be you? I'm going to let you decide if this is something that you want to do to really make the shift in your life. I'm not going to push you. I'm not going to, make you feel bad if you don't join. Because honestly, for me, what matters the most is that, you are doing something that's going to help you and benefit you, and in the long term. I'm not selling a quick fix here. Like I said, I'm not really selling anything either. I'm sharing with you exactly what I did to get my results. And if you want to join me and keep, and get your transformation the same way I did, you know where to find me. All right, guys, that's pretty much all I got. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope to see you in our Summer Strong Challenge group next week.